Let's do a quick recap. Married to Medicine, season 11, episode 11. We tune right on in to Heavenly. She already set the plot up for Apollo to show up to make Phaedra uncomfortable on the trip. Episode 10, Phaedra surprised her because she showed up with a boo thing. This season was kind of bland, kind of blah, kind of dry. We had the same old drama with Phaedra. I'm sorry, not with Phaedra, but with Heavenly and Contessa. And then they gave us the same drama from last season with Heavenly and Sweet Tea. So Married to Medicine was actually kind of flopping, actually kind of dull. The cowboy photo shoot, all of that stuff was okay. Toya doing the most is okay. It's boring at this point. Toya's finance is boring at this point. So the show's pretty boring until we get into it with, the back and forth with the exes. Episode 10, Quad acted like a damn fool. She was drunk out of her mind and decided to, start instigating stuff between her and her ex-husband and his new wife. And Quad did definitely start that. She definitely started it. I do understand she felt a certain type of way because they were trying to make her uncomfortable last season. Sorry, y'all, I had to do the mama look real quick. But they tried to make her uncomfortable last season by bringing Sweet Tea around and trying to, put her into the group, like for real. And so I do get that. I do also understand that Quad should have took accountability because she totally, started that whole back and forth between her and Dr. Greg. Now, was Dr. Gregory already jealous because her and King were talking about how many times they make whoopee a week? Yes, he absolutely was. Did Quad instigate it between him and his wife by saying, I left him, da-da-da-da? Yes, she absolutely did. It's old drama. I get it. She wanted her lick back. She waited till she got drunk. She got her lick back. But it was something that could have been avoided. Toya, as usual, stirring up the pot. Now that part was pretty much something that I felt was necessary to move the show along when Toya was like, hey, I just want to speak up. You making everybody uncomfortable, especially your husband. I get it. It's all for ish and giggles for the show. But Toya is extremely messy, has no business of her own, disrespects her husband all the time. And it's boring. It's boring. So episode 11 gave us a little bit more with Apollo showing up, and he surprised everybody by actually bringing his wife, even though he told Heavenly on camera that he was not going to bring her. So that gave us the drama that, the show is lacking with this tired old storyline that they keep forcing down our throats. So with Apollo and Phaedra and the back and forth, then King decides to man up and speak to Dr. Greg on behalf of Quad. And you can kind of tell that King was really holding back. He really wanted to say something from the beginning, but he held back. Dr. Gregory instigated that entirely. I don't even understand how this man is a psychologist, psychiatrist, whatever, because he absolutely instigated that. When he stood up and got in the man's face the very first time he made the comment when he was saying, yeah, I told her to watch him, he totally instigated that because he still felt some type of way. So that day on the beach was Dr. Gregory. When it came to Apollo and his bad built body wife, which is Phaedra's words, she absolutely should have minded her business. She had no reason to tell everybody that Phaedra's boo was well known. Who cares? He's on the show. She brought him on the show. She not dealing with your husband, even though clearly your husband is still in his feelings about her. You should have just minded your business. Who brought you on the show? This is not your show. Why are you even here? He told everybody you weren't even coming. Mind your business. These are not your friends either. You dishing with them like these are your friends. They're not your friends either. They're not Phaedra's friends. They're not your friends. They just old ladies who looking for some gossip, and you gave it to them. And so I absolutely understood when Phaedra came over there, like, girl, mind your business, you bad built body. Yeah, because why? Apollo, I get the whole, this is my friend type of situation, but is he really your friend? Is he? And if he is, shouldn't you really be taking that up with your friend? You and Phaedra been split for 7 years. Yes, y'all co-parent, but she really owes you dust. I get it in the sense of that street man mentality, loyalty, all that crap. It's crap. Move on. And I absolutely understand why, Phaedra looks like she wants to go. because these are a bunch of mean girls, especially Heavenly. Dr. Jackie is that low-key, snobby, I'm better than you type of mean, and she tries to be mean with her words because she's too old to do anything else. So all she can do is talk trash and just be nasty with her words. Dr. Simone is mean and nasty too. Toya is messy. And Quad is whatever way the wind blows her. She with them, she against them, she for them, she not with them. Now, some would say that Phaedra is getting what she deserves because of what she did to Candy all those years ago. I'm not going to say that's right or wrong, but is this what she deserves? Getting a taste of her own medicine by being a mean girl? Maybe so. Ultimately, I still understand not wanting to be in the room with a bunch of mean older ladies. Y'all are old enough to know better. Heavenly is super mean. You can't even believe that Heavenly is really in a really good marriage because she's too mean. Toya is clearly not satisfied in her marriage, so her messiness is because she's bored. And I just feel like the show, it needed Phaedra. It needs some type of new blood. Sweet Tea is trying, but she needs somebody like Phaedra to come in to help because the show is boring. This episode was great. Next episode, which I have to watch tonight because it's already on today. This episode might be pretty good too. It looks like Dr. Greg is showing his true colors or whatever. But all in all, Married to Medicine is starting to give us nothing. The ladies are getting older. The drama is getting tired. They're not even allowing new girls on the show because they're, cutting them down as soon as they get up there because they're jealous and they want to try to keep this show, all them, but not understanding that y'all are boring. Y'all storylines are pretty much played out and we just tired. So y'all need some new blood on the show. So we'll see what this week gives us.